So today we have Ron here, and he is detailing this 1993 M5. And this isn't just your typical detail. This is really taking a car that's really shiny, and we're gonna make it look even shinier. This car is gonna get a color sand and buff, and that word gets thrown around a lot. Lots of different car shows talk about color sanding, they talk about buffing, they talk about all this different stuff. I'm gonna show you the process that Ron's gonna be using today here. We're gonna actually take sandpaper. So this is 1500 grit, and we're actually going to put that in and scratch the surface of this paint with wet sanding it, of course. Then he's gonna move on to a 3000, which is basically double. So this is really fine, and then this gets even finer. And then it's going to go to a Meguiar's Pro Speed compound. This is just a polishing compound, but it's applied with a wool type pad. Is this, Ron, is this actually wool or what is it?
Microfiber.
So this is a microfiber, and it has a certain coarseness to it that cuts along with the compound, making the scratches that the 3000 put even finer. Then he's gonna go to this Roop's fine polishing compound with this. It's gonna be applied with this foam pad, and then that is like the ultra fine scratch that he's gonna put in the paint that your eye can't even see. Ron's gonna go ahead and start on this section of the hood, and then once he's done with that entire process, which we'll show you, then we'll pull the tape, and then we'll see the difference between what was up here and what's down here. So this is a really shiny car that we're gonna make even shinier. Ron has finished all the different steps of the color sanding process. You got to see him do the 1500 color sand grit, the 3000, the polishing compound, and then the high performance polish with a foam pad. So the results are very clear. So this side is complete, this side is incomplete. And we're gonna pull the tape, and we'll be able to see a nice little line here, how this looks before and after. So if you just look right here to right here, the paint is much deeper on this side. You can see, it feels like it's like got very three-dimensional. You can almost like jump into it like it's a pool or something. Over here, the paint just kind of gets very bland and flat, like everything's very flat. Over here, you can see definition. You can see all the way into the paint, all the reflections that come up off of it. It's really cool. So very nicely done, Ron. When it's totally done, it's gonna get a polymer wax, and that's just gonna protect the coating. The waxing process doesn't make it any shinier. It's just going to protect what he just did to the top here. And then you want to wax that at least, depending on the darkness of the car. This car, at least what, like how often, Ron? Every 6 months?
Every 6 months.
So this one every 6 months, and then black cars every 3 months. White cars, you can go a little bit longer than 6 months, just because they're more reflective, they don't get as hot. The wax doesn't evaporate as quickly. So with that being said, Ron's going to keep on going with the rest of this car, and we're going to make a shiny car even shinier.